Coming into the last corners, I do something I probably shouldn't. I let the car slide a little, not because it's fast, definitely not because it's smart. Mostly because after 10 minutes of being on edge, sometimes you just want to remind yourself that the car can move. This is another one of my favorite cars. I don't know why I gravitate to those that are unforgiving. No traction control, rear engine, rear-wheel drive, turbo. And a track that's basically a highlight reel of bad decisions. Today, I'm taking the Porsche 964 Turbo around the 24 hours of Nürburgring. And this is a good example of why grip driving punishes small mistakes way more than people expect. On paper, this looks manageable. Grippy tires, plenty of downforce for its era, lots of straight line speed, but in reality, everything happens a little faster than your brain wants to. There's no traction control here, so every throttle input matters. You've got to dial in your pedal dance. Too early, and the rear steps out. Too late, and the turbo wakes up and still steps out. You're constantly negotiating with the car instead of commanding it. This is the part of the lap where things feel legit. The car's settled, inputs are clean, you start thinking, alright, I got this. And that's usually when it reminds you that confidence is temporary. Grip driving is kind of funny like that. When you're drifting, you expect movement. When you're gripping, you expect stability. And the moment you assume it's there, the margin suddenly disappears. Okay, this is the moment. I'm a little too optimistic on entry. Just a bit. Not a dramatic mistake, not a lockup, just a little too much speed for the grip I could actually have. This is where most cars will wreck you hard. And somehow, just by pure luck, I get away with it. No crash, still in second. That ain't skill, that's the Nords deciding I've learned enough for now. And this is why grip driving punishes small mistakes. You don't get warning slides, you don't get time to react. You either gotta get it right or empty out your wallet. Drifting teaches you control when things go wrong. Grip driving teaches you how expensive things could actually get. Coming into the last corners, I do something I probably shouldn't. I let the car slide a little, not because it's fast, definitely not because it's smart. Mostly because after 10 minutes of being on edge, sometimes you just want to remind yourself that the car can move. It feels easier than pretending everything is perfectly under control. So yeah, grip driving isn't boring, it's just unforgiving. Small mistakes don't look dramatic, but they carry real consequences. That's what makes cars like this so satisfying and so exhausting to drive fast. If you're into realistic POV driving, learning through mistakes, and occasionally getting away with things you probably shouldn't, I'll see you on the next one. Peace!